And we're on.
Hey, it's the Sini-Gang
Yeah.
with El Boogie.
Yeah, and Sterno Supernova. You
Um,
threw me when you said the hey.
well, I was trying to say hi.
It came out like Fat Albert thing, and I was like, and
Hey.
then I didn't know where to jump. I don't know what. It just threw me off. Like, should I jump in now or should I jump in later?
I had something in my throat, and I was saying hi, and it came out
Obviously,
hey.
I'm a creature of habit. Once you throw me off, I totally stumble and fall to pieces. So
Well, you should be able to conform and go with the flow.
can I am not one of those people that can think on their feet. It's a very minor thing, and that you can tell how much I'm totally out of it now.
I should probably throw you off every week now. Then
If you want to do it, sure, let's do it. Fine.
you know what's throwing me off?
What's throwing you off?
This damn ending of daylight savings time. It's the worst.
It's been like a week, hasn't it?
Exactly, but still,
I mean, once your clocks are done,
no. But even if it has been, we've changed the clocks.
yeah,
Over a week ago.
that's like I'm looking at one right now.
But we're still losing. That means we're losing daylight even faster than before. Because sunset 2 weeks ago, sunset was like at 7:30 p.m., 7 p.m. around then.
Yeah.
Now for Virginia Beach, sunset is like at 5:30. That's like an hour and a half we've lost of sunlight in 2 weeks.
You mean we're no longer saving daylight? Is that what you're telling us?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, I don't know why. Why would I don't know
why do we end it?
I guess we need to, right? I don't.
No, you don't have to end it. You can keep it forever. Why not? Explain to me
Why. I don't know. I never looked into.
I know why we
it
have
hasn't
it.
bothered me as much as it bothers you, apparently. So I don't. I didn't do any research as to why. I mean, I know why we did it. I don't know why we don't stick with it. I don't get it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Although I did read this one thing on the internet, or it was a YouTube video.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there was a bunch of people complaining. I read on the internet, and someone posted a YouTube video from a couple years ago of some guy in Iceland, I think.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was Iceland.
One of those the more north you go, the more this matters.
And he was like, cleaning it up a little bit. He was like, "Screw you guys complaining about ending daylight savings time. I live in Iceland where we have maybe 3 hours of sunlight a day." And he's showing it. It's like 3 p.m. and it's pitch black. He's like trying to walk on the beach, but the water's freezing cold, and then he's talking about how he like gets injections or something because his skin's not getting enough sunlight or something. I forgot.
Ooh, I didn't know they did that.
So, something. He does something because he's not getting enough sunlight.
He's not a native Icelandic person?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying because aren't they like?
Or maybe it was Russia.
What? Okay,
I don't know. I should find this video.
I'm just saying. I thought people that were up in that are native to that location
they're used to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Why would you need injections? I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, have you seen that movie 30 Days of Night?
It's not a vampire movie.
Yeah, it is a vampire movie.
I thought you were gonna go to some. There's another movie with this light thing with
Insomnia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's actually Insomnia is actually the opposite. Insomnia is
the one where
you get sunlight 24 hours a day.
6 months of daylight or whatever it is, something like that crazy.
It's when he can't sleep because there's constant sunlight. It actually has nothing. It actually had a lot more to do with it. But
the 30 Days of Night, the vampire.
30 Days of Night is basically in Alaska, and
yeah, I guess
the sun went down for the last day, and it's not going to come up for like another 30 days. So.
Which is perfect.
So yeah, it's
conditions vampires
who don't like sunlight.
So basically, the people in this town, I'm just going to ruin a little bit, are screwed. That's pretty much it. It's night.
But my point was, these people are used to. They're getting ready. The whole point of the first 10 minutes of the movie is everyone getting ready for the loss of sunlight. So they're used to it.
Wow. I don't think I've ever had someone refer to that movie. I mean, like I watched it. I didn't, I was done with it. Although I do have the second part of it.
But it is Josh Hartnett. That was him, right?
Yeah.
And I've never seen the second part.
It's funny. That's the second time this week that his name has popped up for me.
Really?
It's one of those things where we were watching. No, I'm looking through a list of like what things will make you feel old, and it's like, you guys remember Josh Hartnett? Whatever happened to him? And the last time I remember seeing him was in Sin City. I don't know what else he's done since then. I can't think of a Josh Hartnett. I mean, he might have done like great movies, or maybe I just didn't realize.
I don't know. Maybe he just quit.
Could be.
I don't know yet.
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm not exactly
We're
the
not
Josh
real-
Hartnett fan club.
Yeah. I know you were jealous of him for that 40 Days and 40 Nights movie because you were into what's her name?
Shannon Sossamon.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of him because he's got women left and right, not just because of her.
Okay.
I don't think he was a great actor. I'm trying to think of a good movie he was in.
Black Hawk Down.
No.
Okay. So you're saying he just wasn't a good actor in that movie?
No. He's a terrible actor.
I mean, he didn't really have to do that much as far as acting. Just
Exactly. He doesn't do that much in terms of acting. A good actor would have done something with
okay.
minimal
What
roles.
movies have I seen? Okay,
Pearl Harbor.
I didn't see Pearl Harbor.
Oh my gosh, you don't even you don't belong in this discussion then.
Okay. I'm done apparently though. Tell me when we're finished.
You've never seen Pearl Harbor?
No, I never got around to seeing it. I mean, you guys kept on telling me about what you guys told me was once you get past the initial battle sequence, the rest sucks. And I never really felt the urge to watch the movie. It's based on pretty much like everybody was telling me the same thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not in any big hurry. And then eventually I just never got around to watching it.
I mean, it's completely false.
You mean like Titanic, kind of?
Exactly.
There's a historical event.
It's
where
exactly
you
like Titanic.
Throw in some random, like unnecessary romantic storyline.
Yeah, Titanic. There's a boat that sinks, and that's about it. And there are some people that played the violin, and
they played as the boat sank.
That was true.
Yeah, and the boat.
The rest of that movie. Yeah.
So you're saying,
Pearl Harbor. There was an attack on Hawaii.
We're not laughing about the attack. We're just laughing about the movie.
That's the only thing I think is true in that movie.
Really? See, again, this is the kind of reviews you guys gave me. That's why I never watched the movie. I'm like,
you still should have seen it.
Why?
Because it's one of those movies that everyone has to see.
Well, you never. This is the first time you guys said that it's a movie, one of those movies.
Well, it's a movie everyone's seen, except you.
Yeah. All right.
They try to explain the invention of the aircraft carrier was because of the bombing of Pearl Harbor, which is so not true.
No. Didn't they bomb aircraft carriers?
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
I was so mad at that scene.
Gosh. All right.
I saw that movie twice with two different girls, though.
No.
Just like Titanic.
I saw it 3 times because of different groups, including girls. You know, normally if those girls were not part of the groups, I would not have seen that movie again. And I don't know how long Pearl Harbor was, but you know, if you've seen Titanic, you know how long that. It's like a 3-hour movie, something like that. That thing. Oh,
I'll admit, Titanic was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but
Pearl Harbor's not a good movie.
Basically, I gave up 9 hours of my life within a certain amount of time to the same movie. You know, and the first time we saw it, I thought it was really impactful. The second time, I was like, okay, I know everything now. The third time, I was like, will it be over soon?
Did you cry?
The first time, or any times? None.
Me neither. I didn't think it was that.
Well, I thought it was.
I didn't think it was that sad.
I was never on the verge of crying, but I thought it was emotional. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understood why that teenage girl, the first time we saw it, was in the back, and you could hear her weeping or sobbing. Sorry.
That was Brother Butterfly.
Yeah.
And it was. That's not a lie. We watched it with him, and he sat there bawling like a little girl.
That's what you get for not being on the podcast.
But it's true. He can't deny it. That's one of those.
He's an emotional guy.
I'll admit I have cried at some movies.
Okay.
It wasn't Titanic.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Huh.
You want to admit which one?
No, we talked about it before. I'm trying to remember what I said. I know the one that popped in my head, but it's more religious.
Embarrassing.
No, it's The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, okay.
That one made me cry, but it wasn't like
that's okay.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like I'm one of the religious zealots, but it's not really. I mean, it's a lot to watch. If you watch that movie, it's really brutal.
I know. I feel bad for saying I don't like that movie.
No, you can say it. I mean,
I didn't like it.
I wasn't as
It wasn't the
concerned.
story that bothered me. The plot.
You should read the book. The book is
The book was
awesome.
better.
The book is way better. You get to put your imagination into it. No, I can understand some of the choices directorially and artistically. You can dispute. I was more. I guess I got absorbed into the source material, so I lost myself in the movie.
I just downloaded a movie. Which movie was it that I downloaded? Let me look it up real quick.
Wait,
let me not say that I did that. Let me say
you rented a movie.
Let's say I purchased. No, I shouldn't even lie about that. Oh man,
You watched the movie.
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh.
Son of God.
Oh,
it was in the movie. It just came out on
yeah. What
on
was
video.
That was another. Was that?
It's about this guy.
Who could it be? No, I'm just trying to remember how that movie looked. I never watched that one.
No, I'm surprised because it's basically your thing.
Religion.
I have it though. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't been
I feel bad watching a questionable copy of. So I would. Yeah, that's
Hey, I didn't want to contribute to the commercialism of free.
Gosh, was there any product placement or something?
I watched the first 5 minutes of it. Let's just say that.
And you got the
just
story?
to make sure it worked.
I got the gist. I don't need to watch the rest.
Just to make sure it worked. Because I wasn't sure if there were subtitles in the movie. And when I put something on my computer, sometimes it doesn't always take the subtitles.
So you're just making sure that worked.
Yeah, I was making sure it worked.
Was it like Passion of the Christ, where it was an Aramaic? Yeah, Aramaic.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for the subtitles.
Aramaic.
No, it was the first 5 minutes are in English.
Oh, okay.
And I thought is it in English? But yeah, I think the part I watched was in English because I don't think the whole thing's in English.
You know, it's like that movie, The Passion of the Christ, was like right before Mel Gibson just went on that whole downward.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Let me listen to it real quick. Let me make sure. Actually, I can't even listen to it because I'm hooked up to the. Oh no, yeah. See, it's English. It's this dude who plays Jesus actually looks pretty
authentic.
He looks like a Jesus guy to me.
He looks white. He looks like the Jesus that was on my wall when I was growing up. The one that I found out was just a whitewashed version of Christ, based on the artist projecting his own ethnicity on the.
I know what you're saying.
Which we both know is wrong. I mean, it's not representative of what he would have looked like in that period. Because if Jesus looked like whoever that guy is, he would stand out. Like, why is Jesus so pale?
And everyone's so dark over here. They have a lot. They didn't do daylight savings.
I don't think it matters where they were at. I think they would rather like, oh, we missed the sun. Oh darn.
I was looking for that video where the guy was complaining about.
I'm surprised you even cared about that movie. I didn't think you would.
I watch everything.
You do
pretty much.
Even if you think it's crap, you'll watch it.
I watch a lot of popular movies. Let's say that, and then the ones I want to watch. You know the ones that less people watch and I want to watch. I watch those also. I watch a lot of happy ones because I like to join into the discussions of it. Like Son of God.
Was it crappy? I don't remember what the reviews
It didn't
were.
get good reviews, but
okay.
But a lot of
Christians,
a lot of religious people who watched it loved it, and so I'm watching it.
Yeah, I remember that now. I think I saw people reviewing it, and I felt like they were really biased.
Yeah,
because
I want to see if they think it's a good movie.
Which I guess I just said the same thing when
about Passion of the Christ. Yeah, it didn't really matter. It
mattered, but it didn't bother me. The stuff that bothered you, I understood, but it didn't bother me like it bothered you. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I was able to get past it, and I don't want to say enjoy the movie, but get into the movie for passion. I don't, like I said, I haven't seen Son of God.
Does Arizona observe daylight saving time yet?
I
Didn't
don't-
they not do daylight savings time?
Yeah, I know certain localities do something where they vote against it or for it. I don't know what. I didn't know which ones did what.
I know like some Indian reservations over there don't do it, which I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think
they're
it's
like,
weird.
They're
but
like their own government. They can
yeah,
do what
it's
they
not
want.
it's not like people aren't going to know what time it is, because I think they know what time it is.
Well, that's why you have to like put that abbreviation for
DST
yeah.
or DDT or not daylight savings time. No, like Eastern time would be
Daylight-
EST or EDT.
Yeah, EDT, EST. Yeah, so that's why people have to do that now. You know about China? Like they only have one time zone.
And I like that. I'm a
but-
fan of that. I am a fan of the one time zone thing.
which I in certain instances I kind of agree, but I also understand why there's time zones. Because like say it's 1 o'clock. We're watching something here at 8 o'clock, and over there it's in the west coast of
Yeah, let's compare East Coast, West Coast.
3 hours back.
Yeah,
there's 3 hour time
so
difference.
we're watching something. Let's say we're watching a show at 8 p.m. at
Right.
night,
Yeah,
and then actually it don't matter because they watch it at 8 p.m. also over there.
yeah, in their time
Let's
zone.
watch. Yeah, let's say we go to work at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Right,
They go to work at 9 a.m. in the morning, but
which for us
because
is
of the daylight, I mean, because of the time difference, it's
noon for us.
it's noon for us.
Yeah,
Now, why can't they just go to work at noon and go
Because-
home at 8 p.m.?
because they'll be in the dark a lot. Wait, is that right?
No, they'll be in
They'll be in the
no.
sun. No, you're right.
no, yeah, because
they'll be.
I mean, let's
We'll be in the dark.
screw it. Let's all be Pacific time zone. Let's change it all to Pacific time zone, right?
Right.
The whole world, I mean, the whole
So
United
for 9
States,
o'clock for them.
Pacific time zone.
Right.
So we go to work at 5 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. It's that nothing changes except the clock. There will be no change except the way we look at the clock.
Well, no, like what the daylight, your body.
We go to work at the exact same time. What time do you go to work now? 9
Are
a.m.
you saying just
Just change the clock.
just change the clock?
Don't change anything else. Just change the clock. You go to work at 9 a.m., right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Before that.
Let's just go to work and let's change the time to Pacific time zone. Now you're going to work at 6 a.m. What changed? Nothing except the clock.
But we.
And then you would go home at this. You get off at 5 p.m. Now you're getting off at 8 p.m. Nothing changed. Our shows that you're watching will now come on at 11 p.m. I gotta do this math with my fingers.
It's 3 hours, but it's like. Well, I'm just trying to.
I don't know how you Pacific time zone people do it.
we live here. It doesn't bother us. No, but for me, I'm just trying to figure out.
Nothing would change though, except how we think about the clock. Right? The sunlight don't change because we're
the sun is different. We're going to
but the sun rises and sets, different times, but that's more of a seasonal thing.
no, but also sets in different times in the country because you're.
I know, but we're doing the one time zone now, right?
Yeah, you're right. So like
So now our sun would be setting at let's see, it sets at 7 o'clock now.
10.
10 o'clock.
Well,
I mean, the
no.
sun won't rise until
Wait, is that
we're
right?
doing it. We're doing it all wrong. Our clock is gonna set at 4 o'clock now. If it's set to 7 o'clock, it's not gonna set at 4 o'clock.
Okay. Right.
But 4 o'clock would mean I don't know.
I'm not. I. You know what? I was about to be like all on board, but you confused me the hell out of me with this discussion because
It works in
well,
China.
because I do a lot of my company. We talk across country,
Yeah.
so we have to schedule a meeting. We do it by Central Time, and everybody has to like plus or minus based on where they are in relation to Central Time.
Yeah.
Because our headquarters is in the Central Time region. And
Yeah.
it's like the guy in Hawaii. He's just like barely getting to work in time for our meetings. Like whereas we were like, man, I want to have my lunch or whatever. It's like it. So some people are hungry. Some people are like, it's weird. I kind of get what you're saying. You having uniformity would make it so much easier. Because there were times when I first started working there when I wasn't used to having to look at the time zones because I had never had to deal with that before. So I was way early for meetings, like an hour or two. Where I was like, "Where's the guy? Oh, it's supposed to be at 12 Central." Like, oh, Central, crap. So I see what you're saying, but
And you said they do it in China.
yeah, but I think
I'm sure don't
But I-
screw with them.
But I know, but I also understand why we want to keep a certain relation of the sun in relation to where we are. I mean, because we want to wake up at the same the sun come up at 6 a.m. wherever
That's
you.
because that's how you do it now.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's going to
understand.
be a change. You just have to change the way you look at it. But it really doesn't change anything else. You just have to say, hey, I'm looking at I'm going to work at 5 a.m. now. But really,
Or we could just do military, just go Zulu time. We could do that.
yeah, or Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is not the same thing.
yeah.
Okay, it's like.
Well, I'm trying to make it for more people who understand.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Because I think more people know what Greenwich Mean Time is than
Yeah.
know what Zulu time is.
Yeah.
You're in the military area, so we know that. But
Yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time is more popular.
Right. So yeah, we could do that. I don't know.
We'd celebrate New Year's the same time. Imagine that. That would be a party
Well, I kind of thought it was kind of cool. The incremental
that we would celebrate.
like there was an island that was the first one to join the new millennium, and they were, I think was it Easter Island or something like that.
Yeah, but that's not United States. They can do their own thing. I mean, if we do the Greenwich Mean Time thing, then we don't have to celebrate. Fireworks are going to be a little weird when we're celebrating in the middle of the day.
Like we can't do fireworks because some
I
guys.
think Greenwich Mean Time happens for us in the morning. I mean, midnight.
What?
Midnight on Greenwich Mean
Oh,
Time
yeah.
is like morning time for us. Something like that. I don't remember.
I think we're like plus 5 hours or something like that. Or no.
Are they on the same? No, London is 5 hours from us.
Yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time is not the same time as London time.
Oh. And also, you also have to change it. Like the formula changes with the daylight savings time too. So
We wouldn't need daylight savings
I know.
time
I'm saying
anymore.
right now. I'm saying right now. I know what you're saying. No daylight savings time, no time zones.
Yeah.
Which would simplify things, but make certain people like
Yes, it would simplify things. Like going to the metric system. You know, it makes sense. It's just we're not going to do it. Because
they were trying to do it when we were in school. I mean, they were trying to push it.
they were never really trying to do it. There were people that said, "Hey, we should do it." Let's
Well, I mean,
try.
people in science, like the scientific science and medicine, they use the metric system. They're forced to use it.
Yeah, I use the metric system because all of my stuff comes from Japan. All of my tools and stuff.
Yeah, I hate when you're working something. Oh, this is metric crap. You're
Damn it!
wrong.
I gotta get my other wrench. my metric socket system,
Yeah,
or my standard socket system.
they just gotta stick with. They gotta be like you said. They gotta be serious about it for us to switch, and it's gotta be like we are gonna make that it.
Yep.
And I don't. There's gonna be so much uproar that I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
I mean, in Europe, when they said, "Let's go to Euros," screw what you guys think, we're doing it, and they did it. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good analogy, but
But they did it.
Yeah,
They were like, "Yo, we're gonna screw your francs and your pounds.
Frank in your beans, your shillings and
We're
your
doing euros."
marks and whatever. We're all doing euros.
Yeah.
Which there's some political stuff behind that too, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Which they did, but I don't know. We have for the United States. I guess we're slow to change.
We don't like change.
No, which is funny because I think we think of ourselves as really individuals that are dynamic, but in a lot of ways we are not. We definitely are not. I think it would be good if we went metric. It would. I mean, obviously, it's a lot easier to convert between units. It's all prefixes and stuff.
Are you
Metric?
No.
I didn't know where you're segueing to.
I'm trying to think of something that you've gone through with a change. That are you Are you
Change.
are you more? How do you say? Do you like change? I mean, are
Almost did
you?
you say what?
How do you say it? Where you are you
I-
more
am
apt
I
for change?
am I adaptable? Am
Yeah.
I?
Or do you just like rather have not things not change? Because I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really like change.
We started the show off with me telling you how habitual I am.
Oh yeah, and I said you need to conform.
So the answer is I'm not good with change. I need to think about it, dwell on it, then implement it. So
You need to plan and
yeah,
slowly work it
we
in.
need to plan. We have to plan out this change. Think, and actually that it's kind of good though, that I work for the government, because there's like a change management group that you have to go through and have to go through the whole vetting and approval process. So it kind of mimics my whole thought process. So no change in me or.
Hmm.
But then if I'm using my artistic side, I like dynamic things. But I guess more often than not, I'm a steady as you go kind of guy. And you would say you are more of a change person?
No.
No? Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I
you
like
were.
to find something I like and stick with it.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of something I change a lot or something.
I think it's actually as you get older too. I think we get more set in our ways too. I think when you're younger, you're more flexible in your thinking. I think the older you get, kind of like this is the way things are. You know. I don't know.
I mean, I like sticking with the same car for years. Although I did go through that one period where I went through
Well,
four cars in
that
4 years.
that wasn't your fault
No.
though. that was circumstance that got in the way of that, like really bad circumstance.
But
I mean, I've used the same car for 12 years. Just and before that, the car I had before that was 2002. So I got that in 90. Wow, well, yeah, about 10 years, about 11 years for my other car. So I don't see the need to switch unless I'm the kind of guy like if the car's running, and I'm fine with it. you know.
I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to get used to this whole daylight or darkness of the season.
Yeah, did you actually explain that that's the whole thing? The darkness is what's bugging you? Is that what the point was?
No,
What was the point of you were saying you didn't like the
daylight savings time.
Yeah.
I mean, just because the darkness comes so quick.
Oh, that's
like I said, 5 o'clock 2 weeks ago. I mean, 7 o'clock was sunset 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Now sunset's at 5 o'clock.
okay.
Just 2 weeks ago, 2 hours. I mean, part of it is the season with the sun
Yeah.
setting later. I mean, earlier
Shorter
and earlier.
days in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, I could get used to that part.
Right. But the abruptness of the major. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the morning sunlight. I'd be driving on the highway in the morning sunlight straight in my eyes. But it's only going to be like that for a week because I know the rising sun changes. But now I got past that, and all of a sudden the sun's coming back up again in my eyes. I gotta go through all that again. That's just a little bitch thing I gotta complain about. But
I wasn't gonna say it. I was like, okay. I mean, I hate that too when I'm driving into the sun, but it's a once in a while type deal for me.
Yeah, except it's not once in a while. It's twice in a year or twice in a season. Because I got through it, and now I got to go through that again.
Okay.
And that causes traffic accidents.
That's bad.
Yes. Oh man. All right. I want to move along, but
Sure.
I'm not thinking well right now because
The damn daylight savings time ending.
no, I got gas.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to hold it in for you. I mean, we're the only two in the room.
Like, you can't say no, it wasn't me.
I know.
It's almost as bad as an elevator.
I told you this before, but it happens a lot. Still.
Yeah.
I leave your place fairly late at night sometimes. And yeah, I do hold my gas in when it's just the two of us. And the second I walk out the door, I like to let it out. And the problem is your neighbor likes to hang outside of his door
smoking
at midnight or 1 a.m. in the
they
morning.
don't smoke inside because they have children.
Yeah. Except I'm not expecting anyone else to be out there at 1 a.m. in the morning when I just walk out. I don't look left and right before I let it go. There's just some nights I just do it. And
yeah, I'm more about burping. So like, I went outside one time and I looked to the left. I was like,
yeah, look to the left. There's some dude just standing there.
I'm like, oh, hi, that kind of thing.
Next time I do that, I'm a smile at him.
I mean, what are you gonna say? I mean, it's not even you're on my property. You're not on his property. It's the open air.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see.
So you don't want to talk about gas anymore? We're done with gas.
I could talk about that, for hours. But
I do know that. Maybe. Let's see.
But it's not the kind of humor I like to.
What?
It's not what I like the show to be known for.
We had some really nasty shows. Though.
I know.
So, I mean, that one about curing that one thing with never mind. That was just bad.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want to ask.
Long-time listeners know what I'm talking about.
I've been a long-time listener. I don't know what you're talking about, but we don't need to bring it in.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there anything going on with you, or I don't know, sports?
Watched my college football team play and enjoyed. We were both in this ODU versus FIU game where we won, and pretty spectacular. Well, it was a good close game, and we won it, which was awesome. So I enjoyed that.
College sports in the United States is like a phenomenon
that's unique to us,
unique only to the United States, because it's amateur sports.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like other countries go crazy over their sports, but it's always professional sports.
Yeah.
Except in the Philippines, they sort of go a little crazy over their
Maybe
college.
It's the American
Actually, no,
influence.
that's not professional.
No. Okay.
Their college basketball is a little. Yeah, they get into it a little bit, but yeah, the rest of the world doesn't understand the college football thing about us.
I was just thinking of our friend that was at the game with us yesterday. They was like really into the whole atmosphere of the college football.
Well, do you remember your first time going to a college football game?
I know. I mean, it was cool. I enjoyed it. And I was happy that she was there, but it's just like she said, like, oh, I feel the energy was electric. And you and I were both thinking the same thing, which was like, this is a kind of a boring game so far. The crowd isn't as into it as we would normally like it to be. But for her, she was having a great time, and that's good. That's good.
And yet, you've never even gone to a big time football game with like a USC or Notre Dame or Alabama.
Not college. I've been to NFL.
That's like 20 times more exciting than our ones we go to now.
I've only been to one NFL, and that was fun. But yeah, I haven't been to a big time college. So.
I'll admit, NFL games are a little different from college. College is a little more exciting. There's a lot more fandom in college. You get way more people painting faces and cheering. I
feel more I don't know if it's pride or protective or what that might, because like a lot of times people are, I'm a Redskins fan because I live in DC, and if you move to Pittsburgh, some people, not everybody, are like, okay, well I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But when you're talking about college, that's like you went to college, that was that's your
Yeah, it's a little different. I mean, I'm not saying that NFL football games or NBA basketball games people don't go crazy, because I go to them and I go a little crazy.
I've seen you.
And but it's a little different with college sports. There's something about it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I mean, like the NBA basketball games, there's people are more quiet. I mean, we've been to loud games.
Yeah, no,
but I think it's when you spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for tickets, or there's a lot more richer, older people at these things. Let's just say that. There's a lot more older people and a lot more people at NBA and football games, NFL games.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of older people. I mean, there's a lot of old people that watch college football, but there's also a lot of young people, so it's a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how to explain it, and the rest of the world looks upon it and thinks, "Wow, that's weird." I don't know if people in the United States know that, but
most people are probably oblivious to that fact. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know about it till recently. I was reading something where someone was saying that like what is uniquely American with one of those lists, which you say I should stop reading, but I read them anyway.
yeah,
I know.
you read all those crappy.
Not all of them, but if it strikes my
You read a lot of bad clickbait articles.
Yeah, I do. It's bad.
And I think clickbait is going to be the downfall of a lot of social media sites.
Yeah.
I mean, do you understand why they're bad? No.
No, explain it to me. I'm not exactly sure.
One thing, anybody can make a list of articles.
So it's misinformation.
Anything. Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of them are bad information stuff.
Right. Which
a lot of them, but not even that. It's like
it's clogging the social media site with
with a lot of bad stuff. But our local news, in fact, news media. Let's say what we know as news. You know, your 6 o'clock local news or whatever.
Yeah, on television or whatever.
They used to be about news. Let's just say years and years ago.
Okay,
News used to give you the news. But and then then advertising kicked in and advertising money. So now all these news stations are now saying, you know, wait till you see what we have at 6 o'clock. It might kill you. And then you gotta like tune in at 6 o'clock. They're like, yo, just tell us what would kill me, you know. And then they do all these other stories about stuff that's not news.
Yeah, like this is the hot new toy for Christmas, or those kind of things.
But you know the complaint about
used to be what they called fluff news, but now it's the
now it's news.
Yeah, which is
but you know the complaint about news now, of what news is and what news used to be.
It's sensationalized in order to draw people into it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's what websites are starting to get into.
Oh, I mean, I didn't think it was. I think it's a phenomenon that's going on before those whole click things. I mean, it's part of it. I'm not saying it's not part of it, but I mean, with the web and, you know, everybody has a voice, and a lot of people who not necessarily don't want to do, like, what was it? Dan Rather, one of those guys? He was one of the people that was really vocal about how, you know, we're relying on a lot of people that don't necessarily adhere to journalistic ethics or do the time or the, you know, the what do you call it, due diligence to get the facts straight or are responsible with what they put out there. They just put it out there. They want to get people, they want the traffic, they want the exposure. They don't care about it. Versus, you know, back in the old days, or not even the old days, but before, it was more, you know, it's a sacred trust to inform the public about, you know, what's going on, keep them up to date and aware of what's going on with the world and political figures and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of people know that the politics is supposed. I mean, not politics. Excuse me. News is supposed to be a check on our political system too, and now we have channels that are like so biased it's not even funny.
But
getting back.
Yeah, I mean, it's still in the infancy of all of a problem, I guess.
Okay.
Is clickbait titles, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, what clickbait title is, you know.
Top 10 reasons why this is like blah blah blah.
You won't believe what number 8 is, or
you
won't believe what this dad did to his daughter. It will shock you.
No, I don't do that one, but yeah.
Well, or you can't believe what this restaurant is serving. It will shock you. You would do that one, wouldn't you?
No, probably.
Or you wouldn't believe what's in our food at this restaurant that you eat. It will shock you. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or these nerds love this. Guess what it is? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm more about the list.
Yeah. But a lot of legit sites are now doing that. CNN, if you ever read their Twitter feeds or whatever, they have now gone into the clickbait thing. And Huffington Post, which is a big clickbait.
Yeah, I know that.
Huffington Post used to be a legit newspaper on the internet, if you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of different opinions on that, but now they're trash. They're yellow journalism. This is all yellow journalism. You know that term, yellow journalism? You should have learned it in your social studies
I'm trying to remember
class.
exactly what that.
You should have learned it in social studies class about stuff that happened like in the 1800s or whatever.
Yeah, 1800s, early 1900s. I think.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the exact definition though for yellow.
Back when they were doing newspapers and they said, "Hey, we're getting this yellow journalism. It might be bad for our country," and then it blew up, and now you have stuff.
Okay.
Now the same thing's happening on the internet. People are saying, "Yeah, it's okay. It's harmless."
Journalism that is based upon sensationalism and crude exaggeration.
Yes.
Yellow journalism.
Yes, and that's what this is.
Right.
I mean, not all of it is bad, but it leans towards it, and it's causing more stuff to be. It's a virus, and it needs to stop.
I don't know.
I know you don't see it. You like clicking on top 10 women of the internet.
No.
Number 8, you like. I know.
Most is like, do you remember these things from the 90s? Those are the ones that get me.
And that's even why.
Why would you?
Why are you even clicking on that?
I don't know. I do it. But I do understand. I know the problem is there.
I mean, it's probably some little 12-year-old kid that's doing these lists too. It's not like he's an expert. Like top 20, 80 sitcoms.
It's not like I go to these lists and I absorb what it is as gospel. I look at it and it's like, okay, do I agree with this? Is it right? Is it accurate? I mean, a lot of the time. I mean, that's not every time, but like if it's something like I look at stuff and see what the best things locally here, and I want to see like, have I been to these places? Are they?
Yeah,
do I agree with this?
And that's what I was arguing about is the local list that you were clicking on, like the top 10 restaurants of Virginia Beach.
And I didn't know if I agreed with it. I just want to know if you've been to some of these. Like,
and I'm like, yeah, we've been to like almost all of them. And you're like, no, we haven't. I'm like, yeah, we haven't been to like 3 of them. And that website's run by a real estate website,
which is basically just marketing the area.
It's not a real estate website, but the website was created by a real estate website, because if you look at all the ads on their website, is nothing but a certain real estate company.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like it's like if the Sini-Gang, us two, the group of us decided to open up a website that said Philippine stuff. That's called philippinestuff.com, even though it'd probably be something like that. philippinestuff.com.
Okay.
And then let's say the 10 best things on the internet, and number 3 would be the Sini-Gang podcast, stuff like that.
So it's self-serving.
Yes, and we'd lean it towards that stuff. Right. So it's almost.
I know, and I try to be aware whenever I see that one in the list that I'm looking at, and so I mean I know what you're saying.
But by clicking on it, you're supporting it. So don't click on it. And it's not just you. It's almost everybody I know. It's almost everybody I know.
But I just happen to be the guy sitting next to you.
Yeah, and you're the one I could yell at.
So I'm a surrogate for all of you. I am taking one for the team.
I am the lone
voice of reason.
Yeah, I am.
I'm like helping you well, not berate me, but I know what you're saying, and I do understand. But I mean, you tell me you haven't been like sucked in by some sensational headlines or some.
I don't click on none of that now. You know why? Because I don't care.
I'm not even talking about the internet, but like anything. Like,
I mean, the first 3 times I clicked on something, I'm like, what the hell is this crap? I'm not clicking on that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Huffington Post stuff, I click on it. I'm like, I don't like that. BuzzFeed. I know the whole 10 Filipino foods you want to check out. It's like, why do I, I'm glad that there's Filipinos working at BuzzFeed that put those things out.
Right.
I don't care.
Well, I look at it like, do I agree with this? Have I had this before? That's how I look at it. Do I agree with the list? And I don't necessarily post it unless, I think I agree with it. So,
And it's not all bad. Let me just say that. Not all the lists are bad. A lot of them are harmless. But by sensationalizing the good lists, then they throw out every now and then a funky list. It taints it. I don't know how to say it.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
It's bad for the internet, and it's going to be the downfall of a lot of things.
How can you stop it?
I mean, it's like Yeah, you could stop it by not clicking on it. If less people
Well, I'm
click
just
on
saying,
the stuff,
but if you
if nobody click on the stuff,
yeah, but is that even
they would have
reasonable?
stopped. They
Is that
stopped doing it.
realistic to us to think
Yes,
you think?
yes. That's what killed MySpace. There was a lot of stuff that
I don't even know.
MySpace was doing, along those lines. So people just stopped using MySpace.
Oh, I just figured we went to the next thing.
Friendsters and all that. Yeah, because the next thing was better. It didn't have all that crap on it. Now Facebook and all that's going to have all this crap on it, and people are going to move along. I mean, I don't really use Facebook that much anymore. I'm on it for maybe an hour a day.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you on Facebook a day?
I leave it open.
You're on it for 24 hours a day, aren't you?
Well, I have alerts on my phone and I have it open.
See, and if it just gets crappy.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I know.
I mean, to me, I think it's a means of communication with some people. Like I don't know people's email. I can go through Facebook and stuff. You know, I know what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. I'm not like it's not like you're hitting a brick wall here. I'm just saying from my point of view, I think it's okay to be honest, like almost like a chat thing.
I think you're addicted to it. Could you be off of it for a day? No.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I could.
I would challenge you to be off of it for, let me say, from Friday through Sunday next week. Could you do it?
Next week?
Yeah.
What's going on next week?
Doesn't matter. Just do it.
No. I mean, I'm saying about if I have like friends or family, or if I'm supposed to be. I use the Facebook to communicate.
I'll let you use Messenger.
No, we actually post discussions about the Filipino group I'm part of.
Just say.
We use Facebook as a means of organizing a group. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we have friends that are on Facebook.
No, I'm talking about the clubs I'm part of. We don't do the website, traditional website, the same way we used to. We use Facebook as a discussion
or just
board.
Post, hey, I'm not gonna be on Facebook for a weekend for 3 days. You can't do it, can you? I mean, you're even giving me an excuse that you can't do it.
No, I'm just want to make sure I can do it that weekend without.
I don't think there's a weekend you can do it. You're too reliant on it.
I could do it.
No, you can't. You're an addict. You sound like a drug addict.
No, I
can stop smoking. I can stop smoking. I don't need to shoot no heroin to do it.
Basically, what it is, there's no answer I can give now that would not fit the whole.
The answer you can give is yes, I can.
And I said yes, I could. I just want to make sure. No,
I'm telling you, do it next weekend. And you're like, no, not next weekend. How about the weekend after? I don't know. I have to check my calendar. That's exactly what you're saying. You can't do it. You're addicted. You're addicted. Nah. Yes, you are.
I'm not gonna. I use it a lot. I am on it a lot. I can see that. I don't know about addicted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I know. I see you. I'm on.
I mean,
I'm up at 4 a.m, and then my feed is nothing but Sterno likes this picture. Sterno liked this article. Sterno liked this this model's pictures, and there's a lot of them. And it's basically, I mean, I'm not berating you for doing it, but you do a lot of it. I see it, and it's just up there because no one else is awake at 4 a.m. on my feed.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at it like, man, he is just going off. I see those things.
Yeah.
You're putting it out there.
True.
Yep. Just telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows this. Everyone knows you're that little pervert at 4 a.m. looking at model pictures. Deny it.
I look at basically the one I look at is Ariana Celeste. I don't think I have much more than her. She's the model if you're talking about. And yes, I like those pictures a lot.
All right. Let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Okay. This is a part of our podcast where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers, so if you don't get the pronunciation or some other nuance of the definition exactly correct, feel free to let us know. Send us an email or whatever. But just be aware that it's more is a fun thing. I mean, if you want to get something a little more educational, look elsewhere. This is just us trying to spread the word about a culture. Give you a little phrase that you might be able to use in some instance. So, Boogie, you have a word that you want to share?
Chismis.
Chismis.
Have you used that yet?
we've been doing this for how many years? We might have.
And we've run out of words.
No, we go in the same. Our thought processes are the same. Yeah.
How about be big?
Be big?
Do you know what be big is?
What's be big?
Be big means mouth.
Yeah.
Sarado ang bibig mo. Merong ang
Well, I thought it was mouth, but I wanted because of the last week I had one that was completely wrong for that I thought my entire life was something else. So I want to make sure before I say yeah.
Yeah, be big means mouth.
I got galit and something else mixed up.
Galit and gulat.
Yeah. Oh, those are different. Anyway, so be big. Let's make that our word of the day. Be big.
Be big. Don't be small. Be big.
When do we have to do that? It's had to be done.
All right. I think we're done. I guess. Make sure you go ahead.
I was actually thinking I don't want to do it during the holidays, but I can give up the entire month of January.
No, you can't.
I can do the entire month of January. I will give up.
Do it for Lent.
No, I don't like doing that for Lent.
Why?
Because everybody does that
It's
for Lent.
plenty of.
I'm just saying, it's
Which
like
means it's not hard, but it'll be hard for you. And I know you use it for your things, but Lent is still another 3 months away. You have plenty of time to plan it out.
I'm not saying I don't want to. I just think it's like one of those common things. I could do it if that's what it just feels.
That's
like,
I
mean, you see, like in the beginning of Lent, you get like maybe 10 people like, oh, so you got it at Easter, you know.
Yeah.
It just seems like everybody does.
So you want to do something that no one's done?
Well, it doesn't seem like it seems.
You
like
want to do something that's challenging to you, right?
I know. I know where you're ramping up to like putting something on me, which I'm not gonna let you do. Cause you want you do nothing that no one's done. You want something challenging? I can see your voice escalating. I don't know if I hear your voice escalating.
No, but that's how you attack Lynn.
I don't attack Lynn, but it's got to be personal to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's got to be something that's not easy.
Yeah,
I know. You like a challenge. You don't want to do something simple like.
I've done a lot of them before. That's why, and I did one where I didn't drink anything but water, which was a big deal for me.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah,
congratulations, you did it.
Yeah, I'm saying it's kind of, and I don't like it when other people put it on me, so it's kind of weird. That's something.
I'm not telling you to do it.
No. But I'm saying if you say it, then it kind of makes me feel that I don't want to do it. And maybe it'll come to me myself. That's what I'm saying. Because it's weird for me for someone else to tell you what your Lenten thing is. Anyway, that's way far in the future. But
like 3 months, plenty of time to plan it out.
I could do it. I was just gonna do it earlier than that, but okay. I was gonna do it in January, but fine. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna give up social media, which
for you is just one thing.
Yeah, I guess it is just one thing. I mean,
you don't use Instagram. You don't use Twitter.
Yeah, I don't, do I? So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do Facebook basically for Lent. Remind me. Because I might forget, but yeah, fine. Anyway, go ahead.
Make sure you visit our website, www.Sini-Gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at @thesinigang.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thesinigang. Why am I talking faster than usual? I don't know what happened. I think I got excited from the whole discussion. Well, so until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
see you now.
You know, Ken just had one of those news segments that I hate.
One of those 10 lists, top 10 lists.
Well, for them, it's not a top 10 list.
Well, it's like a sensational headline. Like,
yeah, it's the and the guy. I laugh at it every time I see it because the guy's crazy.
Is the water poisoning your?
No, it's it's artificial turf. It might be too crazy for you.
Well, it's made out of. I actually watched that one too. It's like it's made out of tires. Yeah. Check it out. Oh, recycled tires. Okay, well, anyway.
If you look at the guy.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching our video. Check us out next time.